So today I'm going to be asking myself an age-old question. A question that can have many different answers, but ultimately, there is no right answer. And that question is, what fast food chain is the best? And I'm going to be ranking them between S+ being the best and absolutely garbage being the worst. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off with Burger King. Burger King is one of the most overrated, overpriced pieces of shit I think I've ever eaten in my entire life. Their menu has forever been exactly the same, rarely ever adding anything new. All of their burgers are just slight variations of each other with and without certain condiments. And it's just honestly got to go straight up in the absolute garbage tier because it's just so goddamn awful. So we got chicken cottage next. I don't quite think I've had a chicken cottage. It's not ringing any bells for me. But I'm gonna slot this just in like the chicken shop kind of genre, including many different ones. I don't know. I like chicken shop food. It's okay, I guess. Some of them can be better than places like KFC, which is nice because KFC kind of sucks. I'll probably stick that in a B tier. It's not something I'd go out of my way to go and get. But if given the opportunity, I'd probably give it a go. Dominos Pizza. I'm very hit or miss with Dominos Pizza, as in my area it's literally the only place I can get pizza from other than like a kebab. There isn't really a Pizza Hut or a Papa John's near to where I live, so Domino's is my only resort. There was a point where I just had so much Domino's in between like a certain amount of time that it just got so old. No matter what I'd get on top of the pizza, it would basically just taste the same. They're good, yeah. When I'm feeling it, it hits well. Their chicken strippers and wedgies and all that stuff, they're pretty damn good. I'm stuck between an A and a B, because you know what, let's stick it in an A. It holds up there with most places. I forgot to mention that actually. This is just like UK places, as it would be pretty pointless ranking fast food restaurants from America or anywhere else, as I've never tried it. So, and there are a few missing that I've seen on here, but it'll do. Five Guys. I've never had it. I just know that, well, I've heard that it's extremely overpriced and just not really worth it. From what I see, it looks that. The best thing I've heard about Five Guys is they sell Fanta Grape, which, if you've ever had Fanta Grape, you know that slaps. Yeah, I can't really judge it too harshly if I've never tried it. So let's go over C. I think that's fair. I've never tried it, probably never will. But yeah, I hear good things and bad things about it. Next up is KFC. So like I said a few minutes ago, KFC kinda sucks. It used to slap like a few years ago, but I don't know what it is. I think it's just the one in my area is so goddamn awful. All the employees there just seem so relaxed. Like, there's a queue nearly out to the front of the door and they're all just walking around all cool and chill. They're like, it'll be a minute, don't worry. We're just cooking some more chicken, man. Like, I don't know what it is about that place, but they're all just a bit lackluster there. Again, the menu's never really changed that much. The only time I will purposely go to KFC is when they do the like barbecue bites. They are so goddamn good. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I'd probably give it a B tier. It's okay, but it's just not the greatest. So next up we've got, I think that's Leon Love Burger. I don't know. It just says Leon, and that's the only thing I can think of. Again, I've never had it. Can't judge it too harshly. I've never really heard anything about it, to be honest. So I'm gonna stick it in the C tier. McDonald's. McDonald's and I have had a very up and down relationship through the years. It's one of the only places that I would consistently go and get like the same thing most of the time and still enjoy it. But when they got rid of the chicken legend, my heart was broken. I couldn't believe it. And they replaced it with the McCrispy or whatever, which is the blandest piece of crap I've ever had in my life. And I will not touch it anymore. So, McDonald's, if for some reason you're watching this, please bring back the chicken legend. I beg. I actually beg you. Anyway, that little tirade over. McDonald's, their chips are by far the greatest of all of these places. Their burgers are good, their breakfasts are good, and you just can't knock it. I've got to stick McDonald's in an S tier. It just slaps so hard. Papa John's. I've only ever had Papa John's like a handful of times in my life. Last time I remember having it, I remember it being pretty decent. Didn't have many complaints about it. Yeah, I'd probably stick this in a B tier as well, because why not? Like, I can't judge it too harshly. I haven't had it in years, other than the controversies behind Papa John himself. I haven't really heard much from them. But yeah, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut used to be the thing when I was a kid. The place to go for pizza. It was cheap, it was good, but they had a salad bar, the fucking sundae machine. It was the place to go as a kid. But they had a very, very big downfall in recent years, and they just kind of suck. I remember in recent years they changed like the crust on their pizza with like, I can't remember what it was, but they changed it, put some like seasoning on it or something like that, I don't know, and it ruined it. I haven't had it in years. I don't even know where the closest Pizza Hut to me is. Yeah, I'll probably stick this in the D tier. It kind of sucks. Smash Burger, never had it, so again, I think just to be fair, I've got to stick it in the C tier. I can't judge it. Subway's pretty damn good. Like, I've never had a bad experience with Subway. Every time it's been good. Their cookies are amazing. Yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it's too overpriced, and I wouldn't say it's too cheap. It's pretty bog standard for what you're getting. Yeah, I think I'll have to stick this in the A tier as well. Just, yeah, no problems with it whatsoever. So Taco Bell's a pretty new one in the UK. There's only like a few locations, and yeah, there's not really one close to me. There is one fairly close to me, but I wouldn't travel that far just to go and get a Taco Bell. I'll just make my own fucking tacos if I want them. It can't be that good. But yeah, I've never had it, so can't judge it harshly again. Going in the C tier. Now, this last one is a throwback. Wimpy. Wimpy was the place. I used to love going to Wimpy. Their milkshakes were awesome, and their sausages were just they're like curved frankfurters were just magnifique, and you just could not, you couldn't fucking have any problems with it. It was awesome. But I don't know. Is there even Wimpy still open? There's not one close to me that I know of. Yeah, I've not had it in so long, just because I don't know where any are. But just from what I remember, I think I'm going to have to stick this in the S tier. It was just so goddamn good. Amazing. Anyway, that was my thoughts on all the UK fast food chains. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you again in the next one.